Okay, note, do not let people spam or whatever. Where were we? Yeah. Well, I think I need to wait for a second because my health takes a bit to come back and I don't want to use up one of my precious blood bags. So let's talk about aliens. The reason. Did you ever wonder why we think, ooh, there's water on planet X, that's why life is possible? No? Well, I'll tell you anyway, because water is such a great solvent. Basically, if you want to dilute, whatever, anything in a liquid, your best bet is probably water. And any important molecules we know for life are basically water soluble. Well, instead of, except anything that is soluble in fat or oils. Anyway, I think we're healthy enough to get back to our task. Here we go. Here we have the locket, and we need to bring it back to our quote-unquote friends in Santa Monica. Let's open this up, and we have another fiery descent in front of us, I think. Oh, well, we do not get fall damage, so we can just get in here, and we're back, and we will never have to come back here again. So just let me get out of here. And I know this was the least exciting way one could ever solve this quest, but it is what it is. If not, that's also good. No, those are two. There's two. Is there anyone going? Nope. Do you to leave. Can I do a little council and...
Lovely evening.
Yes, oh. What? I thought I could get away with this. Seemingly not. But I don't think the police got anything on me. So at least there's that. No wrong. We got one masquerade point. Less, but we're all good in the police and in the humanity side of things. So yeah, let's get in here. And let's... Nope, can't go up here. Yep. We can go up here immediately as soon as the doors close. And here we go, Janet.
All alone.
Hmm.
How odd. I was just having naughty thoughts about you. You made quite an impression earlier. Did you come up just to cheer lonely little me?
Actually, I need to see Therese.
Therese is out making a show of how well her lips fit on the pants seat of the Camarilla. Did you happen to find her chastity belt or something?
I need to give something to her.
Ooh! Can I see it?
I'd rather give it to her. Thank you very little.
I'm not just some silly doll, you know. All my life, my sisters made me out to be a joke. She told you I was an embarrassment, didn't she? That I couldn't tie my shoes, let alone hold on to something for her. Is that it?
No, please calm down.
She's always belittling me. She's the smart one. She's the favorite. She's the successful one. Well, it's not fair. I'm not a fool. This club's success is just as much my doing as it is hers.
I'm sure it is. But we don't want to give her anything just yet. Number 4. I can't give it to you.
Do you understand what it's like to have your own flesh and blood ripping you apart on a daily basis for 2 lifetimes? Can you?
I'm sorry to hear this, but I will not give it to you. At least not yet. Oh God.
Fine, you hold on to it. Since you were so willing to brave that big spooky place for my darling sister, how about doing a teensy tiny favor for little troubled me?
Sure. Would that put a smile on your face? Because, yeah.
Do you know Gallery Noir down the street? I happen to know there's a charity event being organized there. Lots of influential Santa Monicans slithering in for token appearances. But there's one thing they don't know. The whole event's been set up by a kindred trying to establish their own power clique in our city. And we can't let that happen, can we? So I need some brilliant young upstart to spoil the milk.
For you, anything.
I promise this won't take long. Take this knife. Give the paintings in the gallery a good slashing. Don't get caught, and don't turn it into a massacre. And steal the charity box, would you? Buy yourself something velvet.
Yeah. I'll go slash the paintings.
I'm sure Therese will be thrilled to honor your agreement when you get back. But in the meantime, get to the museum and ruin those paintings. Then pay me a visit. I want to hear all about it. Hurry up. I can only amuse myself for so long.
I'm sure you can't.
Oh, and there was something about the paintings. What was it? I can't remember. Oh well, have fun, Duckling.
I totally will.
I want to amuse myself this time. How shall we have it?
What? So I know where that is, on the other side of the fence. Well, fence, but not through there. Through here, in fact. And we got a new character over there. And obviously, this is the case for our trusty guy. Let's see if we're mean.
Hey, hold on a minute there. I'm afraid you are committing a 351. That's trespassing on private property. I'm gonna have to ask that you vacate the premises immediately, or I'm afraid I'll be forced to radio this in.
That was a 2, so I can flirt with him. Wow, the way you said that, it was so No, I think that's a bit too out of character. Didn't you get a call?
Huh?
I'm sure we
What call are
called
you
them.
talking about there, Missy?
One of the artists pissed off the director.
And who might you be then, Missy?
Yeah, I fucked that up, but I'm sure it was fine. What? Yeah, I guess I'll have to do that. Well, everything for the roleplay. Got a less pretty die. Got a 4, so we will not have him on a bad side. I'm of course the museum's director's assistant.
Yeah? That pay well? If taking one look at you, I'd say no. No shame in that. Us working class folks gotta look out for our own. You get a promotion out of it. How about buying an old chunk of bear claw and a cup of joe?
What?
Look, I'll let you in, but I'll be filing a 62A on this when I get back to the security station after my shift. Just so you're aware.
Better file a 45B as well.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, who wouldn't file a 45B, huh? Everyone knows about 45B. Anyway, go ahead on in and you have yourself a nice night.
Sure. Let's see if I will die in there, because there is most certainly more danger than in the hotel. Am I seen? Probably. But I do not care. And we have a knife. We need to do this in the right order, which is Kingsley's able, which is number 1, and obviously Kane gets cursed for that reason, and then he meets our good friend Lilith, who gives him his vampire powers, I think. And unless he spurns her, which is weirdly depicted here, but I guess that's artistic license. Anyway, we do have a little bit of a problem now. Yes, and we can accelerate that. And he's you notice, by the way, how he does aggravated damage. We will only be able to do that with fresh blood. Okay. Are you done? Thank you. Does he have anything on him? Of course not. Well then. Our lady friend told us to take something of the charity box, but I do not think I want to do that. Hey there. And there we go, all full up.
Lovely evening.
I'm sure it is. And let's get back in here.
Don't touch me.
Well, look who's there. She's
You.
there.
What were you thinking?
I
The museum. That was my event. Did you think I wouldn't find out?
but
Shut up. I thought I could control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture. But nothing's changed. I should have expected that you'd succumb to Jeanette's influence like all the others. But how dare you!
I did do it, but I did have a reason.
Don't lie to me! Jeanette already confessed she tricked you into doing it. It was probably all Tongue's idea. I'll deal with them later. But that's still no excuse for you ruining my museum.
Oh. Sure, let's lie to her a little bit more.
Excellent. I'll take that. However, Jeanette claimed you did it for her. But let's say I believe you. After all, you've acted decently and rationally up to now. I imagine you'd still like me to call off the feud.
Indeed.
There's only one problem. If Tongue gets word that I threatened Jeanette, which he most certainly already has, it's not likely he'll believe me. So, in order to call off the feud, you're going to have to convince Jeanette to forgive me first.
And how would I do that?
I made some threats against my sister. Idle threats, involving fire and her impious satin sheets. She took them quite seriously, and is avoiding me. I want to meet with her, and explain that they were said in the heat of the moment. I asked her to meet me at the Surfside Diner, to reconcile, but I'm busy with the club and my other endeavors. I'd like you to go to the diner and promise her that I don't plan to take any action against her. Wait for her in the back booth, near the phones.
Sure, let's suck. Oh, we don't want to suck up. I forgot. We got a 6, so there will be a bit of sucking off. Number 1, I'll go.
I want to see my sister. Yes, I'll call it off once I've spoken with her myself.
Sucking off.
Just do what I ask.
Yeah, I'll do. Yep. Let's go to that totally not a setup place. Meep. What? And that's conveniently close for a change. I wonder who those guys
You better
are.
get out of here.
Okay. Okay. I don't think their quote-unquote AI is... Well, it's 2004 AI. So... I guess we... Celerity over there. And, ooh! One guy. You get a punch and that's it. Great. There's nothing here. And I can eat this guy. Thank you, my dude. And we get a shotgun, which is a nice bonus, but yeah, you see the problem. Hello.
I'm terribly sorry about that. My sister was just furious about your refusal to take part in her design, so she sent those men to kill you. but I'm going to make
Sure.
sure it never happens again. Drop by. We'll take care of this tongue business. She's crazy! Help!
Yeah. She's crazy, sure. Can I talk to? Nope. So let's get back to those two and basically get to the next stage. By the way, 20 experience. That warrants. Do I do some intelligence or do I? Firearms would be nice since we get a second gun at least. So let's take that. I would like to go all into celerity. And I would like to I mean, we could go into perception for a bit of range damage. That also gives us inspection and it kinda let's do blitz. And then we can do 1 point of celerity. Yeah, let's. Or we can dodge for a bit of defense. And let's save the rest.
You stay out of this! To think anyone would risk their life for this filthy, tainted waste of blood. This will just make it easier to kill both of you. Help! Save me and I'll help you find Bertram! I swear! Shut up, Jeanette! I warned you to stay away from Tongue. He's turned you against me. I always looked out for you, but you couldn't stand my success. You had to meddle, didn't you? I didn't want it to end like this, but you forced me! You never gave me any credit for anything, Therese. I was the one calling the shots. Bertram was dancing on my leash. How does it feel to know that I beat you?
Who would have thought that this was actually... Well, it's not one person, but it's they. Anyway, this wasn't obvious at all. And yeah, let's do this wonderful event. What's going on here? Nobody could have seen this
Isn't it
coming.
obvious? I'm about to rid the night of this deviant, backstabbing whore. Do you realize that despite her condition, she still fornicates with kind, no less? So despicable. So unclean. You're one to talk, dear sister. Or should I say daddy's little girl? Do you want to know just how depraved the Baron of Santa Monica can be? Shut up, Jeanette. You'd love the world to think you're a saint. When you thought I was asleep, I used to hear Father come in at night. I heard him whisper how much he loved you in your ear before he... Don't finish that sentence, or you're dead.
Okay, secrets like that or go on the net. Yeah. I guess we're going with Jeanette. We do want some background after all.
Had his way with you, and he didn't have to force you. You went limp and became his plaything. Do you think I didn't hear it? Night after night? Always the obedient daughter until... Shut up! Just shut up!
Go on.
Would you like to tell the story? She makes herself out to be the virgin queen of the night, pious as a nun, stable as the Earth's orbit. But it's all an act, isn't it? I'm the good girl. You're the wicked one. You've done nothing but plot against me when I had our best interests at heart. And despite that, I've always covered up your mistakes. I've taken care of you. And this is how you repay me? Taken care of me. You've done nothing but keep me down, blame me for every mistake. Did you expect me to let you rule my life until the end of time? No, sister. You've had it coming since our last sunrise. Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have never survived this long. Remember? They tried to separate us, but I refused. I chose this life and brought you into it so that we could stay together. Obviously, you've forgotten.
Yeah, that doesn't give you the right to tell her what to do. Because you're both teenagers, it seems like.
She's a control freak. People, things, emotions. If she can't control something, she gets rid of it. And you're a wild animal. You'll rub up against anything that'll take you in for the night. Then when you're stuffed and bored, you bite the hand that fed you.
If it wasn't for yeah, if it wasn't Jeanette, I'd be on my way with Tongue right now. Yeah, that's kind of true.
As I said, to trust Jeanette is to trust a famished jackal not to eat you while you sleep. Therese will never let you live. You've disappointed her. I used you, yes, but I didn't try to have you killed. Therese has no problem with killing, do you? Remember Father? Father loved me. I was a good girl. I always did what I was told. You always hated that he loved me. You disobeyed him. You brought men home when he wasn't there. You were an awful daughter to him.
What happened to your father? Either one of you?
Father came home drunk one day and mistook me for Therese. Because I'd fallen asleep in her bed. Don't listen to her. She's lying. Therese walked in while he was there, and she saw me lying with him, and so she went to the closet and pulled out his hunting shotgun, loaded it with deer shot, and blew his mind out all over the silly clown wallpaper. That's a lie. Father killed himself because of Jeanette. She made him miserable. As I recall, he died with a smile on his face.
I can't believe you killed your own father, Therese.
The police sure
God.
did. They broke us up for a little while, remember? The first thing you did after your escape was find me. Enough! Don't say another word about that. So, sweet sister, is this how it has to end? I admit I always knew this night might come. Well, any message you want me to give Father? An apology? A love letter?
Give me the gun. I think this won't work, but Okay.
I should turn this on you next, but I won't.
Great.
Without Jeanette's assistance. Tongue, you're no threat. I'll call off the feud if that will get you out of my city.
Yeah, thanks. So, that wasn't the best outcome, as
Tongue's hiding out in an abandoned
you
oil
might
tank
have
at the old gas station.
thought,
I'll tell him that one
or
condition of a truce
as
is
you
that he
might
help you.
be able to
Our
guess.
business then is finally complete. What you witnessed here, not a word to anyone.
But yeah. Yeah, sure. I understand. So we could have we could have saved both of them, but A, there's not really a point, and B, seems like I didn't have the stats or whatever for it, so whatever. Just choose. We have to live. I think we could have yeah, we could have lain with Jeanette if she had survived, but whatever, right? Hey my friend, what are you doing?
The one and only. But don't bother with the introductions, fledgling. I know who you are.
You do indeed.
News travels down the kindred grapevine like wildfire. And that courtroom spat between LaCroix and Nines Rodriguez is a juicy little morsel. And you in the middle. How interesting.
So that was the scene from the beginning he's referring to. If someone forgot where we were to be executed, but we weren't indeed. That's great.
Oh, you did you? Well, I wasn't worried. So why did you need to find me? What did you need?
I need to get to that warehouse for Mercurio.
Oh, never mind. The warehouse, though. I've been watching the place. The Sabbat has a bunch of low-life humans working day and night to move stuff through there. There's some major staging going on.
Yeah, so that's Mr. Mr. Infodump, so let's get all the info dumped on us.
The Sabbat. Jeez, you are green. It's like this. We're all monsters, like it or not. I'm not gonna say the Sabbat are the evil vampires, because none of us are the good guys here. But the Sabbat, they glorify their monstrous nature. They refuse to hide it, and go out of their way to show it. They're also brainless and reckless. They have a life expectancy of a vampire fruit fly.
But should I only expect to encounter humans there? Should I only expect it? But no.
As far as I can tell, the humans seem to know the score from the way they've been talking. I think most of them have aspirations of joining the next graduating class of shovelheads. Ugh, losers.
And they do indeed know they're working for vampires.
Yeah, the Sabbat like everyone to know just who they're dealing with. So if you get in there and have to bust a few heads, don't feel bad. Think of it as upholding the masquerade.
Can you get me in there without being detected?
Yes, I can. Just tell me when you're ready, and we'll leave. Once you're there, however, you're on your own. You'll have to get into the place and plant the explosives in the middle office to take the whole structure down.
Let me get a few other things first.
Alright, I guess. Come back when you're ready to go. But don't be too long, fledgling. This isn't really something we planned around your schedule.
Whatever, see ya. Yeah, great. So we're basically getting sent on a suicide mission now. Because Lacroix was so nice to use us instead of just executing us on the spot. And to him that's basically a win-win situation where he either gets rid of the warehouse, which is a Sabbat stronghold, or of us, an inconvenient fledgling. So, Mr.
Hey there. What's up?
I'd like to buy
Alright,
some.
here's what we got today.
Shit. So, we indeed do not get the Nox option, which would let us buy ammunition from him, which is not good because I would like to have a bit of ammunition before I go. Money clip 150 take. How much money do we have actually? 5. Ooh. Night out of town. Indeed, we're going out of town tonight. 7 emails, 1 is unread. Email. Nicely done. LaCroix. Lacroix. Your assistance was much appreciated in regards to werewolf blood. Yes. Thank you for my reward.
Investigators say the scene closely mirrors those of slayings in Glendale and...
Okay, that's the... Nothing here. That was about the South Side Slasher. English sure is puzzle tongue. This is, by the way, our doing. The reason there's some police over there. And I wonder if Mercurio got something for us. But I did play a video game before, so probably not. Oh, we didn't give that to him before. Great.
Holy Christ, I needed that.
Some questions about
Specifically?
Santa Monica. Can get some guns.
Guns? Guy named Trip up the street. He keeps a few pieces under the table, but he doesn't sell to anybody. Doesn't have a license. I'll give him a call. He'll sell to you. It's the least I can do.
Oh, really? Thanks. Okay. If I go in there, and he doesn't sell me anything. Well, okay, then Mercurio is kinda the only ammo vendor, so I can't really take action against him. Well,
Hey there.
hey there.
What's up? Alright, here's what we got today.
Fucking What? That was just normal human behavior. No need to worry. So intelligence is just dumb. Oh, firearms, I won't brawl. I do get some celerity. I want to get that up. Yeah, okay. Great. good to have. Yeah. And I think before we go to the Sabbat holdout, which will be the final mission in Santa Monica before we can go to the next area downtown, I think we'll end it for today. We again had one interruption by me not knowing how the Twitch chat works, and yeah, until next time, I guess.